Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, I am Cherlyantika Agustina and I am thrilled to lead the opening of our presentation today. First and foremost, I would like to express my deepest respect to our honorable lecturer, Ms. Shifa Fadila Hamid, SPD MPD. I am here with my wonderful teammates from Group 6, Dewi Aulia and Qisty Nisa. Today, we are discussing collaborative learning in mathematics classrooms. Our presentation will follow the order of the slides, and later I will join you again to discuss our strategic recommendations. To start us off with the background, I will hand it over to my colleague. The space is yours.
Okay, thank you, Cherry. And hi, everyone. Today, we're going to talk about collaborative learning and why is this topic important to discuss. As Aulia September 2025, she said in her research entitled Literature Study, the effectiveness of collaborative learning models in mathematics learning at the high school level. This model enhances conceptual understanding through social interaction and collaborative problem solving, no longer passive memorization as in conventional methods. Plus, it develops 21st century skills, critical thinking, and collaboration, which are often lacking in regular classrooms. In the next part, we will define and explain the concept of collaborative learning. According to Ali Mahmoudi, collaborative learning is learning that places students with diverse backgrounds and abilities in a small group to work together to achieve common goals. Collaborative learning is also a social constructivist teaching strategy in which students work in small heterogeneous groups, 4 to 6 people based on ability and background, to complete mathematical texts together, with an emphasis on positive interdependence, individual accountability, and face-to-face interaction. Okay everyone, let's move on to a classroom action research conducted by Siti Rahma entitled Application of Collaborative Learning Models in Improving the Interest in Learning Mathematics Among Grade 6 Students of SD Negeri 224 Kota Padang. As shown here, the following data presents the research findings comparing to learning cycles. Cycle 1, when the method was first introduced, and Cycle 2, when collaborative learning was fully implemented. As shown in the data, let's look at the activity graph. The biggest improvement appears in activity 2, completing worksheets, which increased from 27.5% in cycle 1 to 56% in cycle 2, showing that students became more actively involved. At the same time, irrelevant behavior dropped to 4%, indicating better focus. The improvement is reflected in the cognitive learning outcome graph. The class average score rose from 73.8 to 85, and classical mastery reached 87.5%. This data demonstrated that collaborative learning not only increases student engagement, but is also effective in improving their understanding of mathematics.
The next article is Application of the Collaborative Learning Model to improve mathematical literacy and learning activities of students in the 7th grade of junior high school. To strengthen our argument further, we also refer to a second study published on the jury-noted journal by Fabriati and her team. While the previous study focused on elementary students, this research investigates the implementation of collaborative learning in junior high school, specifically in grade 7 at SMPN 1 Pulau Apel. This shows that the method is applicable across different levels of education. Now, please look at the table on the left. This is the normally test result. Before we can claim that the teaching method is effective, we must prove that the data is statistically valid. The rule of thumb in this statistical test is simple. The significance value or Z value must be greater than 0.05. As you can see in the table, the experiment class which used collaborative learning show a pass value of 0.158, meanwhile the control class showed a value of 0.132, since both numbers are significantly higher than 0.05. The researchers conclude that the data is normally distributed. This is crucial because it confirms that the result data is reliable, homogeneous, and scientifically accurate to support the final conclusion. Apart from scores, we also measured how students interacted. In the table 5, you can see high percentage in key collaboration skills. Apart from scores, we also measured how students interacted. In table 5, you can see high percentage in key collaborative skills. Look the item 3, active questioning, which reached 76%, and the item number 5, time work, reached 75%. This proves that the method successfully creates a lively, cooperative classroom atmosphere, classified as strong criteria. So, we have seen success stories in elementary and junior high schools, but are these just isolated cases? To answer that, we refer to a systematic literature review conducted by Qisty in 2023. This is not just one study. She analyzed 50 different articles published between 2018 and 2023. This conclusion from these 50 studies is clear. Collaborative learning is proven to be highly effective in improving students' critical thinking skills. It allows students to not just solve problems, but to analyze them deeply and work together to find solutions. This confirms that collaborative learning is a superior method for modern mathematics education.
However, to maintain this success, we believe that strategic implementation is key. Therefore, we propose these 4 recommendations. First, active role rotation. We should rotate roles like facilitator or error checker each session to ensure everyone participates. Second, the think pair share starter. This ensures every student forms an initial idea before sharing it with the team. Third, quick peer critique. A mini gallery walk where groups can observe and learn from other teams' methods. And finally, the individual exit ticket. A quick task to ensure each student understands the concept they learned from their peers. Now, let's look at the conclusion. Based on our research, collaborative learning has successfully shifted the learning paradigm from passive memorization to active social interaction. The data proves its effectiveness, showing a significant improvement in student outcomes, with the average score rising from 73/18 to 85. This model also successfully enhances essential soft skills such as teamwork and critical thinking. That concludes our presentation today. We sincerely hope that the insight and recommendation we've shared can be beneficial for everyone. Once again, thank you to our Honorable Lecturer, Ms. Shifa Fadila Hamid, SPD MPD, for your guidance, and thank you to all the viewers for your attention. On behalf of Dewi Aulia, Qisty Aulia Nisa, and myself, thank you very much and have a great day. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.